Everyone thinks recumbent ellipticals are just easy cardio, something you hop on when you're injured, bored, or just killing time. That's wrong, flat out wrong. The right recumbent elliptical can torch calories, protect your joints, and keep you consistent for years. And here's the crazy part. Most people buy the wrong one for their body and goals. Stick with me because one of the machines on this list completely changed how I look at low-impact training, and I'll explain exactly why before we're done. I've spent years testing cardio equipment, breaking it down for real people with real bodies, bad knees, tight hips, limited space, busy schedules. Today, we're locking in the best recumbent ellipticals you can actually buy, and we're doing it the smart way. Before we touch a single machine, let's set the framework. There are 4 types of people watching this. First, the joint saver. You want zero impact, maximum comfort, and pain-free movement. Second, the home gym builder. You care about footprint, stability, and long-term durability. Third, the desk struggler. You're seated all day and want movement without wrecking your workflow. And fourth, the recovery-focused trainer. You're rehabbing, cross-training, or staying active without overstressing your system. Across all of them, 3 non-negotiables matter: comfort and joint alignment, resistance quality and smoothness, and real-world usability, noise, setup, and whether you'll actually use it after week 2. Every machine from here on gets judged by that standard. Quick mythbuster before we dive in. More resistance doesn't always mean better results. Smooth resistance you can sustain for 30 minutes beats cranking a dial for 5 miserable minutes. Keep that in mind. The number 1 is Teeter FreeStep LT3 Recumbent Cross Trainer. This machine is a beast in the best way possible. The LT3 uses a linear stride instead of a traditional oval path, which means your knees track naturally and your hips stay happy. You're seated upright with a high-backed chair, adjustable pedals, and synchronized upper body handles that actually engage your arms and back. Magnetic resistance is smooth, quiet, and adjustable enough for beginners and serious cardio sessions. Build quality is rock solid with a wide base and heavy-duty frame that doesn't wobble even when you push the pace. In real use, this thing shines for joint savers and recovery-focused trainers. I've seen people with knee issues finally stick to cardio because it doesn't hurt. It scores insanely high on comfort and smoothness, and it's surprisingly challenging when you commit to longer sessions. Downsides? It's big and pricey, not ideal for tiny apartments. But if comfort, safety, and long-term use matter most, this is the gold standard. The number 2 is Teeter FreeStep LT1 Recumbent Cross Trainer. The LT1 is the LT3's more affordable sibling, but it keeps the same core philosophy: linear stride, seated upright posture, full body movement. You still get magnetic resistance, arm handles, and a supportive chair that encourages proper alignment. It's slightly lighter, a bit simpler, and trims some premium extras, but the movement pattern remains excellent for knees and hips. From a user perspective, this is the sweet spot for home gym builders who want top-tier ergonomics without maxing out their budget. It's quieter than most cardio machines and incredibly easy to get on and off. Resistance range is solid, but not extreme, so hardcore athletes may want more. For joint safety and consistency, though, it hits the framework almost perfectly. The number 3 is Kubi Pro Underdesk Elliptical. This one flips the script. The Kubi Pro is compact, sleek, and designed to live under your desk. It uses a seated elliptical motion with adjustable magnetic resistance, Bluetooth tracking, and whisper quiet operation. No screens screaming at you, no bulky frame, just smooth pedaling that keeps your legs moving while you work. Here's the mini story. I recommended this to a friend who sits 10 hours a day. 2 weeks later, he told me his legs felt less stiff, his energy was better, and he was actually closing his activity ranks. This is perfect for desk strugglers and recovery users who value consistency over intensity. It won't replace a full cardio workout, but for daily movement, it's a game changer. The trade-off is limited resistance and no upper body engagement. The number 4 is Kubi Junior R2 Underdesk Elliptical. This one strips things down to the essentials. Same seated elliptical motion, same quiet magnetic resistance, no Bluetooth, no fancy tracking, just a sturdy, compact unit that fits under most desks or in front of a couch. Build quality is solid for the size, and resistance is adjustable enough for light to moderate sessions. This is all about value and simplicity. It scores high on usability and space efficiency, especially for beginners or seniors. Comfort is good, but you'll want to pay attention to chair height for proper knee alignment. If you want movement without tech distractions and at a lower cost, this hits the framework nicely. Are you using your cardio during work hours or after work? Drop that in the comments. The number 5 is Stamina In-Motion Compact Strider. This is the wild card pick. The InMotion is ultra compact, lightweight, and incredibly versatile. You can use it seated or standing, and resistance is adjusted manually. The stride is shorter than premium recumbent machines, but it still delivers low-impact movement in tight spaces. In real-world use, this shines for apartment dwellers and anyone short on space. It's not luxurious, and resistance isn't ultra-smooth compared to magnetic systems, but it's affordable and easy to store. It scores lower on comfort for long sessions, but high on accessibility. For beginners testing the waters, it's a solid entry point. Now let's pay off that opening tease. The biggest mistake people make is buying based on intensity instead of sustainability. The machine you'll use 4 times a week beats the one collecting dust. Comfort creates consistency. Consistency creates results. Here's your value bomb. Always prioritize smooth resistance and proper alignment over flashy screens or max resistance numbers. If your knees track well and your body feels good, you'll go longer and come back tomorrow. So let's settle it. What matters more to you? Maximum comfort or maximum intensity? Drop your answer below and defend it. If this breakdown helped you choose smarter, hit subscribe. I've got a full guide coming on the best low-impact cardio setups for every fitness level, and you don't want to miss it.